Hello, A&D family. This is Principal Brown, and I hope that everyone had a wonderful, rejuvenating holiday break and a very happy new year. As you can imagine, I am officially welcoming you back to school. And just by way of reminders, I just want to let you know that Monday, January 4th, is an asynchronous day of instruction, meaning that teachers, for the most part, are going to give you time to make up previous assignments. But please be on the lookout for Jupiter messages from your teachers for more specific directions. And we as educators just felt the best present or gift that we could give to any of you guys is to continue to make improvements to our instruction to better serve you during this time of remote learning. So that being said, that's exactly what we'll cover in this video, just some of the improvements and commitments that we've made as educators to continue to better support you. You may have noticed that just before we let out for break, that all of your teachers sent a Jupiter message letting you know that they had read your feedback, and they also communicated their commitments towards continuous improvement. So my hope is that as we are back from break, you guys notice an intentional and sustained effort from your teachers related to the things that you guys communicated via the survey. In the survey, we asked students to tell us about their learning experience and any improvements that we can make to remote learning. And really, for the first time, we had a significant number of students express their frustration with their inability to focus in a remote learning environment. So with that being said, I have a challenge and just a message to parents about this. If you are noticing that your student is having troubles focusing, the first thing that I would say is, have you allocated a space in your home that is devoted to remote learning? Is there some section of the house where they can be quiet and distraction free that you can reserve exclusively for remote learning? But I've also found it incredibly impactful to actually change the environment altogether. So for many of us, we just associate home with leisure time. This is where we relax. This is where we watch TV, have dinner. Many kids play video games at home. And so if you could actually just change the physical environment altogether for students, I'm finding that many students benefit from that. So I actually sent an email, and I'm copying the attachment in this message as well, of 20 plus community partners where students can access the internet, they can go to quiet spaces and just work on their classwork and engage in remote learning there. And then you might find that this positively impacts students' ability to focus. So I would strongly encourage you to access the link at the bottom of this message and use those community partners to engage in remote learning. In the survey, we also asked students whether they would be interested in joining a CSAD social club, and we found that the vast majority of students said that they would be interested and would willingly participate in a social club. So for that reason, you will notice that we are offering a robust amount of social clubs virtually for you. So there's going to be a cooking club, there's a yoga club, there's a storytelling club, an international club, crocheting. I am sure that I'm forgetting many of them. I myself am doing a financial literacy book club. So they will begin on Wednesday, January 6th. If you have any interest in joining these clubs, and I would encourage you to do so, please look out for invitations from your teachers via Jupiter. Lastly, I want to remind all students and parents that Monday, January 22nd marks the end of quarter 2. And so we have just 3 short weeks before the quarter closes out. And so I encourage you guys to buckle up, to do your best, to really focus in and just give sustained effort for this next 3 weeks as we seek to make improvements to our grades. And because many parents noted that communicating via Jupiter has been helpful, our teachers are going to continue to do that. But our goal is to also make voice-to-voice contact with any parent of a student who is not on track to graduate. So that's just something that you'll also notice our teachers are going to do as we're getting close to the end of the quarter. But I wish you all a marvelous week and a magnificent close to the semester. And go Browns!